What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are at Des Moines International Airport for the 13th airport update for the month of October 2021. This will just be a basic update featuring some of the operations that have taken place here at the tail end of September, which doesn't really work for an October airport update, but we'll make do with what we have. So, looks pretty busy over at the Charlie concourse, Alpha concourse, pretty quiet, so we'll start over there and we'll work our way over to the busier section of the airport. At Gate Alpha 1, we have the Southwest 737-800 with the splits in the Heart livery. This aircraft arrived in from St. Louis at 8:28 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 8:45 p.m. arrival. Sitting at Gate Alpha 3, I suppose this aircraft was probably at Signature Flight or one of the FBOs here at Des Moines Airport. This is actually a charter for, I believe, a college football team. It was either Iowa State or University of Iowa, because I know they played a couple games over the weekend. But it was one of those teams. All these flights are from Saturday, September 25th, so I suspect that this is a college football charter. This Allegiant A320 arrived in from Waco, Texas at 10:12 p.m., a little bit behind a scheduled 9:57 p.m. arrival, so I suspect that this was after the game. Yeah. Now, Gate Alpha 5 is where I don't usually see the United Express CRJ 550s at, but this is just here at this gate. This is our Chicago flight from about 5:30. This aircraft arrived in at 5:17 p.m., so about 13 minutes ahead of its scheduled arrival. And this aircraft is so new that Flight Radar 24 doesn't have an actual image of it. It just has the stock CRJ 700 image that Flight Radar 24 likes to use for aircraft that are not in the Jet Photos database yet, so that's kind of a neat little thing I noticed with that. At Alpha 4B, we have this United Express CRJ 200 in the Continental Globe colors. This aircraft arrived in from Denver at 12:53 p.m., a little bit behind a scheduled 12:49 p.m. arrival. This aircraft is pulling into the gate currently, and will be loaded up here and hopefully heading back to Denver pretty soon. Moving on over to the Charlie concourse, I had to move the Des Moines Airport mat a little bit further away from the wall so I could fit this Delta 717 on the gate. This aircraft arrived in from Atlanta at 4:38 p.m. Quite delayed from a 3:29 p.m. scheduled arrival, so that's a little over an hour delay for this flight. Kind of interesting. At Gate Charlie 4A, we have this Delta Connection Embraer 175LR with the short winglets. This aircraft arrived in from Minneapolis at 4:48 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 4:54 p.m. arrival. Moving on down to Charlie 5, we have this American Airbus A319. This aircraft arrived in from Dallas at 7:22 p.m., a bit delayed from a 6:52 p.m. scheduled arrival. That's about a half-hour delay. That's exactly 30 minutes, I should say. So, yeah, that's our second delay of this update. We'll move on to the next aircraft. At Gate Charlie 6, we have this American Eagle CRJ 900. This is a PSA-operated one. Registration November 572, November. This aircraft arrived in from Washington Reagan, which I don't think I've used an aircraft in these Des Moines Airport updates on that specific route from Washington Reagan to Des Moines. Maybe I have once, but I think this is the first time that I can recall anyways that I've done that. But this aircraft arrived in at 4:25 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 4:43 p.m. arrival. And yet another delayed flight, this Airbus A320 of American Airlines from Dallas-Fort Worth arrived in at 4:07 p.m., delayed from a 3:14 p.m. scheduled arrival. So quite a few delays in this update. The Delta 717 and then both of our American mainline aircraft were all delayed in this update. So yeah, just kind of a basic update, but turned a little interesting with all these delays that we got. So that's about 3 delays out of the, what is it, like 8 or 9 aircraft we had in this update. So not terrible, but definitely noticeable. Delta was first and eventually moved on over to these two Americans, and then this one was also delayed too, I think, if I remember correctly. No, I think it was this one. It was one of the other American aircraft, but I've kind of forgotten at this point. So yeah, moving along with the Des Moines Airport updates, and of course the new airport is starting to take shape. I'm working on a little bit of a behind the scenes video, so you'll be seeing that hopefully before the first update of that new airport comes out, which is Oklahoma City Will Rogers World Airport. So kind of excited to do this. I'm already liking how it's taking shape, and I'm really looking forward to finishing it. Should be done by the end of October. Looks like from where I'm at, based on progress, it does look like it will be finished well before then. So I'll just keep doing little bits every day, just to make sure I don't get behind. And yeah, that's it for the video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.